Hello, I'm Adrian, and today my little wire fest of guitar lessons reaches its conclusion. Today I'm going to be looking at the song 40 Versions, which is once again taken from their third album 154. And this track is a real favourite of mine. I think there are some really interesting things going on guitar-wise and production-wise. So these are my thoughts on what's happening in this track. 40 Versions, then, the final weird and wonderful track on the Weird and Wonderful album 154. And you're going to need to tune to drop D for this one. So it just means taking your low E, tuning it down a tone so it sounds like the open D string. It just gives you a bit of extra low end and heaviness. Now the first thing you hear in the song is a riff that goes a bit like this. A great kind of growly, sludgy sound on this one. And what we've got, we're playing the low D string and the third fret on the A string, and then we're playing the low D and the fifth fret on the A string. So it's 3, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And that riff continues, and then another guitar comes in playing another riff a little bit higher up the neck, and that riff sounds like this. So what we've got here is we're coming up to the 9th fret on the A string and the 7th fret, and we're going like 9, 9, 7, 9, 7. And the rhythm is 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. We repeat that, but we stay on the 9th fret before coming down to this chord shape. So that's the 3rd fret on the 6th and 5th strings, 5th fret on the D string. And you're playing that chord on beat 1, and then I think there's an extra overdubbed guitar that plays the same chord on the offbeat just slightly afterwards. So if you wanted to, you could play both of those things, make them the same guitar part like this. So and with, I've just got a fuzz pedal here, I'm just going to switch that on. So that's, I guess, the main riff of the song. There's a secondary riff which goes like this. A great little single note riff, this one. And I mean, all of these riffs have a really interesting tone. It almost sounds like a bass guitar. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It certainly works well on the guitar, and the riffs are played on guitars when you see Wire do this song live, so that's what I'm assuming is going on here. Now this secondary riff, we're playing 10 and 12 on the A string, then an open A string, and then 10 and 12 on the low E string, and that is just repeated. That's 1 and 2 and 3. It's 4/8 notes and then a quarter note, which is then repeated. So it's a 3-beat grouping, kind of played 4 to the bar. So you get this kind of rhythmic displacement going on. 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4, that kind of idea. Then we're back to the main riff again, and that really just repeats for much of the song, and it just gradually builds up atmospherically. So I just want to talk briefly about the lead guitar and the atmospheric parts on this song. And to be quite honest with you, I'm if I can figure out exactly what's going on this song, but I can give you a few guesses and a few clues as to what might be happening, and then you can play around with these ideas. We've got quite a lot of droning high notes happening here. So something like the 15th fret on the B string, maybe with a little bit of reverb and delay. You could just add in the 17th fret on the high E string as well, I think. So you've got 15 on the B, 17 on the high E. There's lots of that kind of thing going on. Little accents with kind of little kind of slidey things with delay on it. You could have a play around with that as well. And there's also this part which sounds like it's played with a wah-wah pedal, probably on this same little shape at the 15th and 17th frets, and that's just played as a little accent. So you've got so maybe just have a play around with that. So that's 40 versions, and this brings my series of wire lessons to its end. I've really enjoyed learning and teaching these wire songs to you. I hope you enjoy learning a few of them as well. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time when I'm going to be doing something totally different. Bye bye.